Why am I in Melbourne? Well, I'll tell you why I am in Melbourne. Hang on, let me just... A little bit of crania on the camera there. I don't have a bloody life. Most of us don't. We all tend to get stuck in our ruts. And I'm a bit sick of that. So I decided this year to change that a little bit. I've had some success with the cars and the channel. Funds were okay, so I thought... I did have a challenge. You know, I had a challenge to try and sell 5 cars in 3 months. That sort of waned away at the end because I just had enough and I wanted to get out and about like we all should. Life's short and I'm getting old. I don't believe we were put on this planet to work our fingers to the bone. It's not fun. We need fun. I don't have fun in my life. I haven't had fun in a very long time. It's not a long time on this planet. 80 odd years ain't a lot. And you've got to make the most of it and do the most you can with it. And I've decided to friggin' do that. I know a guy in Victoria who's a fellow YouTuber. We both struggle very much. So I wanted to meet up with him and talk YouTube, his content, his visions, how he's going with his channel, his motivation levels as well as mine, and generally catch up with some of the car culture in Melbourne. And I was planning on meeting up with someone to look at doing some merch, but Melbourne's weather had other ideas. Check out the vid. I'm going to keep tinkering away here. Hope you enjoy it. Bye. No more? All right. See ya.
Yeah, morning, Adam.
By the time I checked in Friday night, it was well after 11 p.m. and after a long day Friday working, I was pretty tired Saturday morning. A subscriber kindly offered to pick me up and take me to Lygon Street, where I enjoyed a lovely breakfast, went for a wander, and spotted this old beauty. I'm waiting for Jason to pick me up. He's from Streetcar Culture on YouTube. We've been buddies for about almost 3 years. Both small channels struggling on YouTube. So he's heading over to pick me up. Go and check his workshop out. It's pretty cool. Oh, shit.
Come on, mate. It's a trading bag.
Oh,
Come on, mate.
how you going, buddy?
Good, mate. How are you?
First time meet.
First time, long time?
First time, long time. Love you, long time.
You're looking very Queensland, mate.
Yeah, you're looking very bright.
How do you find it?
I've only just really been using it for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I use this most of the time, but because I'm doing my daily shit, you know, it's this and then it's this and then...
That must be a bit exhausting sometimes.
I've got another phone here. Like that's just for filming. This is my. That's why I was late this morning. I left this in the fucking car.
That was your burner phone.
Yeah, I look like that. I'm on the aeroplane with 2 phones and a fucking camera. Where was the shed that you used to do shit out of?
Yeah, so that was at the back of my house. Like, we rented a house.
Yeah.
And we just had a big old shed, and I just had everything there.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to bulldoze the place to develop it.
Units.
Yeah, probably. We wanted to move more inner city. So what comes with that is no land.
Yeah.
So that's where I had to sort of find an alternative to store everything and do my videos and stuff.
So how did you know the guy that?
Yeah. So he's Andrew from Groom Industries.
Yeah, he did all the furniture stuff.
Yeah. So like, I've known him forever, and I used to help him out in his old shop. And then when he started talking about wanting to upgrade the shop,
Yep.
I said I'll come in and I'll rent a space of the shop.
Okay. How do you find the shorts?
Man, I found them like, it's night and day difference. The shorts.
Yeah, but they're hot and cold too.
Yeah, they're hot and cold, but even though they don't, you don't get paid from the shorts unless you get like 3 million views.
I got 5 cents.
Yeah, you don't get really paid. But having them as part of your channel is like mega. It drives so much traffic. When I'm motivated, I try and mimic like what the bigger channels are doing.
Mate. I study them for hours.
So like, if they're into shorts, there must be something to it. So then I start just doing it. Like, it takes 2 seconds. Start doing these shorts.
Well, that's why I've been doing the challenge was mainly to get rid of the cars. Well, I've got to make something of it.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do the reels per day. I literally just like film you for a second, film that, and then piece it together, put a commentary on it.
Yep.
And then I thought that'd be handy for the YouTube stuff.
Yep.
And it's given me a massive amount of content. I think the best one I've gotten so far is 2,000 views. I think you've got a few that have hit 3.
Yeah.
But then you got one that does 29 views.
Yeah. You know,
But my point was, I was hoping by doing that I get volume looking at other things on
Yeah.
the channel.
So I think even though with my YouTube shorts, I try not to worry too much about the views right now. What I wanted to do is complement the content as I make full videos. So then I'm circulating in the shorts as I'm becoming more popular in the bigger videos.
Yep.
That's all it's for. You almost got to be like
Over the top.
Yeah, it's like a character, extra confident, a bit over the top all the time.
But
I find that hard because I find like I just want to be me, and sometimes being me is just like, hey, it's Jace. And I'm welcome to streetcar culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't do that. It's hard. I really struggle with like filming myself in public and having a camera.
Oh, fucking oath! If I can overcome that,
exactly. We could be like a Cletus.
I'm on the plane going, like.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm self-conscious about that, I feel like my videos can really suffer sometimes.
It does.
Because I try and just do like not me in it there and
I know, mate. I know exactly what you're talking about, Jason.
Yeah. Instead of us in the 2000s, all of a sudden we'll be in the 5000s.
Yep.
And the 10,000s.
Down under your thumb. That's right, the V8 coffee table.
That's it.
This is pretty cool.
So this is the...
I thought that was someone standing there then. That was a nice man cave, mate.
Yeah, I sort of...
So these are the
tables he does. So
world famous, is it?
Yeah. Well, he sent it to Singapore, he sent it to America, believe it or not.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does something like that sell for?
His beast is I think in just over a K.
Okay.
And then his standard, I think this is standard. Beast has extractors and stuff.
Yeah.
Standard I think is in the sort of 800s.
You want to love your V8 engines.
I spent a bit of time on this bad boy.
What is it? Oh, guns. Shooting.
Yeah, you know big buck safari, never.
No.
How have you never?
No, never seen it, mate.
You've been sheltered, mate. Well, I'll show you later.
All right. Cowabunga!
This section's my section, and usually that all comes forward.
Yep.
Which I'll bring it forward in a sec. But yeah, this is sort of where I've sort of been setting up, and I'm just as you can see, BMX bikes are slowly taking over. Got my bad boys.
This is it.
Yeah.
So you did all the work here?
Yeah, everything's on this red car.
Yep. What Series 929 is this?
Series 2.
Series
So
2?
Series 2, this is...
But isn't there like an L or something?
Yeah,
or?
so this is a Legato, this is a...
That's right.
This is a 1980.
This was mint, wasn't it? I remember you telling me it was like an awesome... Was that an auction?
No.
No?
No, so I was I was away with my partner on a weekend away.
Yeah.
And then as most blokes do, you're browsing eBay. And then I saw this pop up for a cheap. And
I remember what you told me.
Yeah, you know the price, but you guys aren't going to know
Yeah.
the price. All original, just four banger, but it had a dodgy head gasket.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So we left the weekend away, and I said to my partner Claire, I'm like, I've got to go get money out. We've got to go straight to this guy. I messaged him because I knew it would be sold like that, as everything on the internet is. So I messaged him, said I'll take it without even looking at it. But at the time, it wasn't on my channel. Up until recently, and it sort of just sat there with the broken engine for a couple of years in my shed.
This was in the mix as well.
Yeah.
This is my era.
Yeah, this is my. So I always say, out of all my cars, like I can get rid of that, I can get rid of the VN. But even though
You're going to sell that to me, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe. But even though this one's like the roughest lot of all my cars, like this compared to this, I still would sell this. Compared to that. Yeah.
So this is all just stuff to go into these tables?
Yeah, so that one looks like it's for that. So he's building a straight 6 one. I think that's an RB. So he's building the RB table.
Cool machine gun, look at this.
That's a Mazda, mate.
Hey, you got to go the Rhoda Simmons
Mazda,
or a Commodore.
Mazda and Simmons are like bread and butter.
Okay. So 80s. This is not too dissimilar to the Subaru.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very similar. Smells like old car.
The original owner of this car was an old fella, right? And he bought it brand new, and he had it for years.
So one owner.
It was a one owner car. And then, poor fella, he used to get it maintained 2 doors down from where he worked. And I got hold of, recently I got hold of the mob that used to maintain it for him. And they told me this story, that when he retired, 2 weeks after he retired, he died.
Oh.
How sad's that? And so then,
That's why we work hard and then retire so you can die.
So then the wife got the car, and then she drove it for a bit, and then she just got rid of it.
So did the AC come with the motor?
I just got to do one more light.
But was that on the 13B when you bought it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's why I kept it all, because I thought it was an original AC car, so why not keep the AC? So I built this. This was never. I did all this for the rotary conversion, but I wanted something auto. I could just jump in with the AC on. Claire can jump in it. We can just cruise wherever we want on a Sunday. And then when I get over that, that will come out. The 13BT will go in.
Okay.
I'll keep the auto. Put a converter in it.
Auto's pretty good, mate. Is this all your stuff too?
Yeah.
That's the Mazda stuff, isn't
So
it?
I've got a supercharged V6 there. That was going to go in the V8.
Yep. Oh, I'd stay with that.
And then it's a complete but the computer, and then that's my little turbo F2T
Yep.
there. That's going in the wagon eventually.
What's the V8 badge on the back?
I'll just put that on there.
Oh, I'm thinking, geez, he's got himself an old Iron Lion. You don't realise how much space is in these things, eh?
Yeah. So I've got to, someone hit the paint previously and it's rough, so I've got to keep rubbing it back and
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's had a proper spray?
I don't think it was a proper spray, but I'm trying to salvage it to
That looks like a different colour there.
be respectable.
Well, what'd you pay for that?
I paid $3.5K, and then I probably bought $4K into it so far. It owes me about $7.5 as a
4K? What, buying the motor?
So buying the motor, all the repo stuff. So the
Yeah, you get the bumpers, the wheels you've done?
I've got all the window trims, the wheels, the rear number plates around. All that got professionally painted.
Yeah. Pretty cool environment Jason has immersed himself in here. I love it. Back inside the man cave, Jace gave me a quick rundown on his other passion, mid-school BMX bikes. He has restored a number of these and they fit perfectly in this space, hanging proudly on the walls. This is a very cool place and something I aspire to have for FMR one day. This ends Saturday. Overnight though, multiple large storms rolled in across Melbourne. I had several car shows lined up to check out, where I was meant to catch up with an artist who was putting together some t-shirt designs for me. The storms and rain stopped many people going out to the shows, including said artist. And for the rest of the day, the weather rotated between sunny, cyclonic, or pouring rain, which did mess with my plans. Oh well. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end, so it was back to the airport for my flight home. But the adventure wasn't over yet. There was a small drama, however, with the flight. Brisbane had been smashed with severe storms and we were unable to land. So we had to take on a holding pattern or circle for an hour. Finally, when we were able to land, we managed to hit some wild turbulence. Bit late, mate. Just quickly, thank you to Jason from Streetcar Culture for sharing his space and time with me. Thank you to the subscribers who helped ferry me around for the weekend. Looks like I may be back in Melbourne sooner than I think with some exciting news. That to come up in a future episode of Flip My Ride. Hope you enjoyed the video. Guys and girls, find a bite, fix it, flip it, have some fun along the way. Remember Rushy, and we'll see you soon. Next time, bye for now.